Another underrated media I'm going to cover briefly is podcasts. It's also high leverage because AI repurposing. So if you get a podcast, you can get placement on YouTube, on Spotify, and then you can repurpose that podcast into short form clips, LinkedIn posts, etc. So I'm not going to cover it much, but podcasts are also super slept on. A lot of people don't talk about it. Now let's get into short form media. So we have TikTok and Instagram. This is my personal TikTok account. In 60 days, I reached over 1 million people. 60 days, guys. Now that's pretty crazy. And I'm not saying that this is what you should expect, but short form platforms for reach are the best place to be. All right. Because it's low friction to start. Again, you just need your phone, start talking about what you know, what you like, talk about your SaaS platform. Don't overcomplicate the process. It's low friction. It's easy to start. You can build relationships on there. So people, if you do the personal branding right, specifically on TikTok, people start to like you for you. And then by nature, they'll like your SaaS company. You can reach a lot of people, 1 million people, basically 1,000 people a month I'm reaching at this point, which is pretty insane to think about. That's 10,000 plus, 15,000 plus people every single day I'm reaching by just making videos on my phone. The distribution there is insane. And you could trend hack with AI, which I'll show you in a second here. So the automation that you could actually use to trend hack, by the way, if you want the actual video, you can watch this video. It's how the 3 systems I use, AI systems, that generated me 1 million views in 90 days. Pretty automated, not much work. You can check that video out. It will be on my channel. But the automation I recommend you set up or something of the sorts is every single day at some time, you get a Slack notification that pulls trends related to your brand and your SaaS company, and you pull them from like real human sites. So Reddit, Quora, X, so you get real interactions from people. It pulls those notifications, and then what it could do is send you that. So you could really stop it here. So you could just get every single day, you could get 3 trends right to your Slack inbox, and you can make videos on that. You could take it a step further by having the AI then script out the videos. You could then record those videos, use AI, or you could edit it yourself, and you could post those videos. You could be in for like 20 minutes a day, get 3 short form videos done a day, and you could post them. That's literally what I do, and it works really, really well. So that's one of the automations out of the 3. There's other ones that are really good as well. I recommend you check out that video if short form is one of the things that you're interested in. All right, the next one is written media. So you have LinkedIn right here, you have X right here. You can see LinkedIn, if you do it right, you get a lot of impressions. This is one of my posts, 23,000 impressions, a lot of engagement, a lot of profile views. And the great thing about LinkedIn, Twitter, I'm not going to speak on much because they're both written, but LinkedIn specifically, there's a lot of high quality viewers there, a lot of professionals. It's more of a professional platform. So if you're selling something that's like B2B market, a little bit higher ticket, it's a good platform to be on 100%. But it does unfortunately have its downsides because it's easy to use AI for, which is also a bad thing. So I've made a whole nother video on this, but when everyone has the ability to write amazing content with AI on LinkedIn, no one has that ability because AI, when everyone has an advantage, the advantage is no longer applicable. All right. So it's easy to use AI for now, but be careful with that because long term, I don't know how sustainable these platforms would be when everyone's just pumping out 10 quality LinkedIn posts a day. It's high quality viewers, which I just mentioned. It's great test content. So I post on LinkedIn to basically test the market. And we do this with this strategy with our clients as well. We say post every single day on LinkedIn. If one gets an outlier in terms of impressions, then let's make a YouTube video on that. Because again, YouTube videos, there are a lot of effort, a lot goes into it. There's a lot of production. There's a lot of effort. There's a lot of money that goes into it. So we want to be testing on platforms like LinkedIn, which are easy to create, use that result and then market on YouTube and take those impressions and then turn that into a full video. So it's great test content if you want to use it that way. It's great for repurposed content. So in the system I'm about to get into, you could take YouTube videos and you could turn it into LinkedIn posts super easy. That's actually what I do. AI actually wrote this post for me and 23,000 impressions. Like I'll take that all day. And it's also great to book sales calls and appointments. If you have to book sales calls or demo calls for your software company, it's really easy to have an appointment setter or even AI go in LinkedIn, set appointments and do things of that nature. So LinkedIn and Twitter, they are good, but there are downsides because I think the future of those platforms are sort of cooked because commoditization of the written word using AI. Finally, with AI, you can now use all of these platforms cohesively. You can use all of these platforms together. You used to have to focus on one or two, and I still recommend you have a pillar platform. You focus on one, but you would now have AI, so we can have this smooth system running that gets you everywhere with little time invested on your end. And this is the ultimate organic marketing system. Basically, this is how it works. And I'm going to show you a step-by-step guide on exactly how you can take action on this in like 20 seconds. So make sure you bear with me here. It all starts with YouTube because again, YouTube is the highest leverage platform. From YouTube, you could do 2 things. So you could repurpose down to LinkedIn and written content. And you could repurpose down into shorts and short form content. And all of these are working to get you booked calls / free trial signups, free trials / paid trials, right? I'll just say money. These platforms now, all from one YouTube video, you're getting repurposed down through automations and through a system, and it's all getting you free trials and paid signups, right? And YouTube itself will do that. Also, the great thing is since YouTube is a conversion mechanism, it converts people and nurtures people and converts people, we're going to send traffic back to YouTube to grow that YouTube channel. So from YouTube, one video goes out, you repurpose down, you send them back to YouTube. Same here. And all of these platforms, you have all of these billion-dollar algorithms finding your ideal user and matching them with your videos, right? So all of a sudden you have so many people seeing your YouTube videos, seeing this here, seeing that there. You're going to get a lot of results, guys. It's really that simple. It's not easy to pull off because there's a lot that has to go into it, but it's really that simple. All right. This is the overall strategy. If you really want to see it, it all starts with YouTube content strategy. So having good content ideas, creating the script, thumbnails, SEO, editing, video analysis. This gets you a YouTube video. You then use that YouTube video to post. You do do all the repurposing action, which we just covered. And then finally is conversion mechanism. So there are things that you want to be doing. For SaaS, it's pretty simple, probably free to paid or demo call to paid user, depending on what you sell. But that is the overall simple system. It's simple, but it does take some practice to get into. And this is sort of the game plan you could use to go ahead and start doing it. So it all starts with intentional long form videos because it gives you the highest leverage. There's also the least competition there. So if you're an AI SaaS company, a SaaS company, get on YouTube right now. There's not a lot of people doing it the right way. 2 is you're going to use AI and automation for repurposing and efficiency. You're going to turn YouTube videos into ideas, posts, and more. You're going to build working AI systems like YouTube to LinkedIn, YouTube to Instagram. And I really want to emphasize this, guys. Some people come to us with really bad systems. AI can hurt you. If you're writing slop, if you're writing stuff with emojis in it, if you're writing copy that just sounds really, really bad and people can tell, you're hurting your brand. You might as well just do it manually or hire someone to do it. Make sure you're building working AI systems. Again, we have a demo of our complete end-to-end organic content system down below if you want to see exactly how it works and how we attack it. See the outputs, you can see the scripts. If you don't do it right, it will actually hurt your brand, which is what we want to avoid at all costs. All right. Step number 3. So we've done YouTube, we're repurposing down. Now you want to post on short form platforms for mass distribution. Minimum people you reach, like this is a bad video. If you get 200 views on a short form video, it's quote unquote bad. 200 people is a lot of people, right? Especially if you're doing the targeting right and other things we preach and practice on this channel. 200 people is a lot of people. So if you post 10 videos a week, you're going to reach 2,000 people minimum. That's if you're like really bad at it. All right. So it's pretty good for distribution. Then funnel all the reach back to YouTube for conversions, which we talked about. Then finally, get more for your effort. So study the data of your posts and double down. So be very data driven. Hire appointment setters to maximize reach and engagement. Track where you find people at. So as YouTube, well, YouTube is going to outperform everything, but is LinkedIn doing better than Instagram? Should I pour more resources here, there, etc.? Master the platform, SOP, delegate, and then move to mastering the next platform. So if you want to take a platform by platform, start with YouTube, then go down from there. And then work with someone who knows what they're doing. And that would be us. If you want to book a call with us, we're doing the strategy before. We're working with 3 SaaS companies right now. It's working really, really well. You can book a call down below after you watch the training video if you would like to do so, or reach out to me on my LinkedIn. I'd be happy to show you a strategy and exactly how it could work for your company.